Man, oh man, what a beautiful Friday morning. Getting up feeling good. The weekend is here, drinking the morning coffee, watching some TV, reading some articles, and bang, bomb left, bomb right. Things starting to pour out. Look, the NBA Finals might not be over yet, but let me tell you something. The NBA offseason is here. I can't wait. Things are about to get spicy, and guess who is at the forefront of all the rumors today? That is right, Damian Lillard. Things are starting to circulate. Damian Lillard could be requesting a trade in the coming days. Hold up, what time is it? That's right, it's Dame time. Let's talk about it. Perfect. What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome back on into Philly Take with RB. You already know what to do. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you are instantly notified anytime I upload or go live. I know you clicked on this one really quick. Let me tell you, it has been an insane morning. We have a lot to talk about. There's a lot being put out in front of your eyes, and we're going to tell you what that exactly means. But hey, if you guys have also not yet checked it out, go ahead and look at the first ever Philly Take with RB merchandise, man. Shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, tank tops, all that good stuff and more. The link is down in the description. Okay, let's talk about it. So as we're getting up this morning, right, mid-morning, this piece comes out. Actually, first and foremost, let's take a look at something. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just sit back and let your eyes feast just for a second. Man, isn't it beautiful? Is it? I mean, look, shout out to whoever made this photo, but look, I mean, these two would get along. They would be relentless. I mean, this is the dream right here. This is the American dream right here for Sixers fans. Oh man, that is beautiful. Anyway, this morning, mid-morning, this piece comes out from a Twitter page. They do a lot of NBA content called TrueHoops. I went and looked at their bio. It says, expressing hard truths or something like that since 2005. They are verified. They put out a lot of NBA content. And this man, Henry Abbott, puts out this piece and literally sets the Twitter world on fire. Source: Blazers star Damian Lillard to request a trade in the days to come. If this is a surprise, you have not been paying attention. Now, we all know, right, the rumors have been circulating. We've kind of been waiting, and I can't believe that something like this, in addition to the Ben Simmons things and everything else going on, came out again during the NBA Finals. This is literally taking light off of what is the NBA Finals right now. But at the same time, these companies, they have their own goals, right? They are their own business, so they're trying to maximize interest right now, and I understand. But look, man, I went and read this article, and let me be completely honest. This was about 95% clickbait, because when I read this article, all it really did was express a lot of old information, right? The Damian Lillard Instagram post that was cryptic, talking about his future and, other things that he has said in the past, the whole coaching scandal, everything going on. That's pretty much what this highlighted. They even went so far in this article to go out and try to justify Damian Lillard saying that he's going to request a trade. Now, they did say, per sources, that they're hearing Dame's going to request a trade. But they even went so far in this article to use Damian Lillard, if you guys don't know, he's a rapper, his song lyrics to try to justify him coming out and requesting a trade. One of his songs is called About That Time. And here's the lyrics they tried to use. I'm on the East Oakland time, either eat or get fed to the lions. Came from the bottom with the grind, real town biz, I'm a problem in my prime. I was shrinking the circle before the cake came, now I make it do a backflip. Try to play me, probably end up with a fat lip. And I gotta stack chips, so you know what time it is if I tap wrist. Look, Dame, I know what time it is, bro. I know what time it is. It's Dame time, baby. I'm all on board. But look, using this as kind of like a justification here, like, come on, man. But anyway, that article set everything on fire. Maybe it's not fair, but let me tell you something. At this point, people started to build on this, and let me just, we're going to get to why I actually decided to make this video, because based off this article, I was not going to. But anyway, after that, as I said, people started to explode, right? You have some guy here named Barry Bonds with a verified check. I looked him up. He's a producer. He goes and says, Damian Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers. Knicks, Lakers, Heat, and Warriors are the 4 teams Lillard's interested in. First and foremost, with all due respect, who the heck are you? Who are you? The only Barry Bonds I know could hit a damn baseball 470 feet out of McCovey Cove. Who are you? Some producer is out here, you know, again, everybody's trying to get their piece of the pie. They're trying to get the clicks onto their, I get it. It's how the business works, right? Then some guy named Quentin Mayo, who works for BetGM, comes out and follows that and says Damian Lillard would like to be traded to the Philadelphia 76ers or the New York Knicks, sources tell me. I like you a little bit better, Quentin Mayo. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, you know, everybody's throwing their input in here. A lot of the NBA pages are putting it on their page. Overall, True Hoops didn't really say much. But let me tell you this. This is why this is actually good. And maybe it's not fair to Damian Lillard, because a week ago in his exit press conference or whatever, he came out and literally stated, he said, I am not going to talk to any media or any sources. The business that will be handled will be done behind closed doors with me and the GM. Now, all these things are starting to circulate, right? That I'm hearing the GM of the Trailblazers might not even make the next week because of the scandal going on and the whole coaching thing, right? Damian Lillard has even responded to other Blazers fans on Twitter before, trying to justify things. So, of course, this is going to come across his premise now, right? It's obviously he's going to end up seeing this. And maybe it's not fair, but now Damian Lillard is going to have to respond to this. And either his agent or something's going to have to take care of it. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I just think that now it's getting out into the world. That's what happens. Things start to circulate. And then, you know, other things start to get made out of it. And you really start to try to discover the truth. But anyway, here's the golden nugget that you all need to be looking at. Chris B. Haynes, obviously you probably all know Chris B. Haynes, a great NBA reporter, writer, and all that good stuff. He published a piece today with a conversation that he had with Damian Lillard directly. I repeat, directly with Damian Lillard. This is what I've been waiting for, and this is why I'm tingling inside, okay? Damian Lillard on the Trailblazers situation, we must do better if we want to win on that level. And as I'm reading this article, he's asking him about the Olympics, and then he starts to get into the Blazers situation. And then one of the follow questions reads this. Chris Haynes says, having known you for years in your position, why is this current juncture such a pivotal moment for you? And this is what Damian Lillard said. There are a few reasons. One being I'm not getting any younger. Our environment has always been great. We're not losing a lot, but we were eliminated by a shorthanded Denver team that I felt we should have beat. I just walked away from that really disappointed. I was like, man, this just isn't going to work. We're not winning the championship, but we have a successful organization. We're not a franchise that's just out here losing every year and getting divided. We have positive seasons. We just don't end up with a championship. So I feel like at this point, I basically made the decision that if you do what you've always done, you always will be where you've always been. Just like I hold myself accountable for a bad performance or hold myself accountable to make sure I work my tail off when I'm training, I must be accountable for saying what needs to be said, even if it's not popular. And that just comes with age. When I was younger, I feel like maybe I'll be out of place, but I feel like I've earned the right to say we must do better. We must do better if we want to win on that level. Look, Damian Lillard has not been vocally, supportive or back the Blazers or said, I want to be here or anything like that. But what I'm seeing in that piece, now I'm reading a bit between the lines. He didn't say it directly, but you can tell this guy isn't happy. He's frustrated. He's a competitor. He is a dog. He wants to win. And he kind of sees the writing on the wall, right? The Blazers, man, they're in a tough situation right now. It's not like they have everything figured out, even in terms of acquiring players, but just with their whole organization in general. I'm even hearing rumors they might be willing to sell their team. I mean, Damian Lillard's in a tough spot. You heard it there. He's a bit frustrated. I'm not getting any younger. I feel like I've earned the right. I feel like I have to say things even, when it's not popular. I feel like if you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results essentially. We all have to hold ourselves accountable. And I'm just sensing a bit of frustration there. And at the end of the article, they said he will be addressing it after the Team USA practice. So maybe by the time you're watching this, he has done that. We'll see what he says. I'm sure he won't say much. He'll probably say, you know, like I said, we're going to handle it behind closed doors. But let me just tell you something, man. Again, if Damian Lillard is to become available, and I really do hope this is true, I've had this sense, you know, that it's about that time. No matter how loyal a guy is, they want to win, and it's really not on him anymore. And the Blazers are going to do what's best for them as well. But a lot of teams are emerging already, you know, as potential favorites. Let me tell you, the Sixers will be up there at the top of the list. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be guaranteed, but let me tell you something. The Sixers have a package that not a lot of other teams are willing or able to offer, given, you know, the peculiar situation of Ben Simmons, right? A guy like Tyrese Maxey. If I'm the Sixers, my one-way trade that I'm throwing just as an initial base offer is Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, or Matisse Thybulle, and 3 first-round picks. That's what I'm offering. And please go ahead and show me another team. Maybe the Knicks that could, you know, have a similar offer. But still, I know the Knicks have a lot of cap space. I know New York would be a great destination for them as well. But let me just tell you something, man. Whatever people are trying to say, the Sixers will be a top destination, and I know Daryl Morey will have his prints all over it if it becomes official. I'm sure he's already making the call. Man, I cannot wait. Damian Lillard could potentially request out of Portland. I said this weeks ago. I made this statement. People said I was a clown for it, that he wasn't leaving. Let me tell you something. Some kind of change, something big is coming soon. I can feel it, man. The NBA offseason is going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait to see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.
Perfect.